Okay, so recording start. Please, can you all see my screen? Hello, can you guys hear me? Leonard Ebenezer, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay, and can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to start the meeting. Um, so the agenda for today's meeting is to walk us through the platforms that we are going to use for the upcoming hackathon, right? And also we do a little demonstration on how to set up your machine or your laptop to have access to the Gemma offline model, right? So with Gemma, you can have access to something like ChatGPT or Gemini without connecting to the internet, right? You do a walkthrough on how to get access to that. So nowadays, whether you are learning or you are doing anything, depending on your machine specifications, you can ask AI to write code for you, ask AI questions without having internet, right? Without accessing the internet. So that's another advantage that we are going to get, um, knowing how Gemma 4 works, right? But before that, this meeting is purposely for the hackathon. So we need to go through the hackathon procedures, right, before we move on to the demonstration. So to be part of this hackathon, right, or to join this hackathon, you first need a Kaggle account. So Kaggle is a platform contain APIs, some write-up documentation about some development, others who host hackathon there, right? So it's a full platform on its own for developers, right? So that's the platform that we are going to use for our upcoming hackathon, right? So if you are new here, you don't know anything about Kaggle, I'm going to do a walkthrough on how to get your Kaggle account or how to create your Kaggle account so that you can be part of this hackathon, right, and win amazing prize. So on the PDF, I shared this PDF in the group yesterday, right? The meeting agenda. If you open it, it contains the links to the Kaggle account and everything that you need to do to participate in this hackathon, right? So if you are new here, you want to create a Kaggle account, you can just open your favorite browser and search for Kaggle. If you have any question, you can raise up your hand. Also, you can also put it in the chat, right? I will monitor the chat and answer them. So you see, you have Kaggle here. Get the first link that appeared. Okay. So this is the Kaggle platform, right? This is how it looked like. The first time you open it, there's the landing page that you see, right? So if you are new here, you can go to register. If you already have an account, you can just go to sign in, right? So if I'm new here, I'll go to register. MTN is really slow this evening, so it will take time for it to load. Okay, so I will register with my Google account, right? So I'll click on this, register with Google. Yes, use the GDG account. All right, continue. All right, so here full name, you can change it to your government name, right? You can change this to your government name, and your profile URL too. If you want to edit it, you can change it anyhow you want to do it. You can set it to the preferred name, right? Send tips, I don't want that one. I'll just move on to next. Read the terms and condition, go to agree. Okay, then you get access to this interface, right? So now you have a Kaggle account, you have signed in. So this is how the platform looks like. You have home here, you have competitions, right? So as I said previously, Kaggle contains different hackathons, different competitions. If you want to join them, you can just find the one that interests you, then join, right? We have different competition going on here. Games, if you're interested in gaming too, we have game arena here. You can learn the form of game and other stuffs, right? They are all here, right? But our focus is on the upcoming hackathon. So we have the hackathon link here. I'll copy this link. That's the main page for our hackathon. So I'll copy this link here. Yeah, so this is the home page of GDG TTU hackathon, right? So this is the home page. So if you come here, you see some information about the hackathon, right? The track that you need to choose from, our goal, submission requirements, how you should do your documentation, everything that you need to know about the hackathon is available here using this link, right? So that's the first link here. Create or verify your Kaggle account. So that's the first link there. It will send you straight to our page, our hackathon page. So this is the prizes available here. First prize, second, we have best agriculture projects, best open innovation projects, all other information that you need to know about the judging criteria and other stuffs, right? They are all here. So you can go through them. We also have the rules here, right? This is very, very important. You need to read through the rules, right, for you to know, so that your project will not be rejected or it will not be considered, right? Make sure you know the rules regarding the hackathon. All right. Okay. So this is just the landing page, right? Being here doesn't mean you are part of the hackathon, right? So you need to make sure that you have registered to be part of the hackathon participants, right? So to do that, you go to the second point here, that's join hackathon competition, right? That one too is another link. I'll copy this link here. You can just click on it straight. I don't want it to be open with Firefox. That's why I'm copying the link. So I'll copy the link to Chrome. Right, send you to the same page. But you see here we have join hackathon. Right. So if you want to join the competition, you use that link, then you click on join hackathon. It will give you the rules to review. Okay, I accept these rules. Then you go to I understand and accept. Click on that one. Yeah, you are now part of the hackathon participants, right? You have been registered. We can see your profile and other stuffs as part of the competition. So this what you have to do, the step-by-step guidelines on how you can register on hackathon, on Kaggle, and also join our hackathon, right? And sometimes when you register hackathon account for the first time, they will ask you to verify your number, right? Hold on a minute, let me, if I'll find it here. So you see verify phone number, right? This one you can do it later or you can do it right now. I've seen people complaining about this. They are not able to verify their phone number. We'll talk about this later, right? But when you create the account, you should be able to join the hackathon without verifying your phone number. A phone number can be verified later, right? Okay, so I'll go home. I have my hackathon here. All right. So the next one, that's project submission, right? You were able to build a project with Gemma 4. How will you submit the project on Kaggle, right? We've made everything easy here. That one too, there's a link here to the write-up page. Without this link on the page, you can see we have write-ups here, right? Here too, we have another one here. See, we have write-up here. So after building your project on the event day, you can just click on new write-up. It will give you the template. You just insert your documents, your pictures, and your links, right? So let me click on new write-up. You see, you need to give us your project title, right? So if your project is about education, what's the name of the project that you have built, or the application that you have built for the hackathon? You give it a title, you add some subtitles. Images is very, very important, right? You need to add images, and you select the track. Which track are you building for? Is it the main track? Is it related to agriculture, or is it related to open innovation? Depending on your project title or your project scope, will tell you what track to select, right? Then we have media gallery. You need to add videos and photos about your project, right? So you can take screenshots. You can host, not even you need to host your project online, right? You need to host your project on maybe YouTube or something. You can post your project on YouTube, then share the link with us, right? You can do something like that. And also, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you can also give us your video. We will post it on our channel, then we give you the link to share here, right? So this is what the write-up contains. It's like a document about your project, right? Your project reports, but everything has been given to you with a template, so you need to just follow it one by one. Hold on a minute. Sorry, I got interrupted. Can you hear me? All right, let me call you back. Okay, then we have the project description, right? This one should contain a lot about your project, right? So you can see we have this a minute. Yeah, then let me call you back. Let me call you back. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So the project description should contain what inspired you, right? What problem are you solving? All this will be done on the same day. That's 25th July, the day of the hackathon, right? How do you build it, and how did Gemma help you? How did you use the Gemma model to build your project? Remember, all this that we are doing, the hackathon is all about Gemma 4, right? So if you build a project that doesn't have anything to do with Gemma 4, that project is automatically rejected, right? Everything that you do, there should be Gemma 4 related, right? There should be Gemma 4 model inside, integrated. So you need to take note of this, right? The hackathon is about Gemma 4. So make sure you are using Gemma 4 in your project. That's very, very important, right? So whether you use the Gemma 4 model, which model did you use? Is it fine tuning? Is it vibe coding? Make sure you have Gemma 4 inside, right? And also, you need to do a video, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes video walkthrough of your projects, right? And also, if you don't have a GitHub account, make sure you have GitHub account, because you put all your code there. When you read the rules, you see that the code that you use for your project, you need to make it open source. You need to, immediately you agree to be part of this hackathon, your code should be open, right? It should be open source. You agree that we can use the code on our platform. We can use it for any other thing that we want to do, right? It should be open source. So apart from the video, then you do the write-up, right? And you also add your GitHub repository link where all your codes are. You will add it here. These are all part of the requirements, right? So that you not add others and leave others. Make sure you bring all this information, right? And when you were building your project, what were the challenges that you faced? You need to write something over there, right? Just give us something about how the whole process of you building the project went, right? Everything that you encounter, just let us know. So you can also do that. So on the day of the event, you can just remove all this thing here, clear it, maybe put it inside your note or something, then use it as a guideline, right, for your write-up. You can also do that. Then attachments, project links. If you're able to host your project on Google Cloud or any other hosting platform, you can also add the links here, right? Upload your files. If you use Kaggle data sets, if you build something related to data science or data analytics, you use some data sets, you can upload all these files here, and make sure you use open source files. Don't go and use commercial files or commercial data sets that later someone will come and see you or say that, okay, this data set belongs to this company or this. No. Make sure everything that you use is open source. Whether you are using your own data that you allow us to use, or you are using open source data sets, right? Everything should be free to use over here. Then your GitHub repository links, everything can come here, right? So that's it for the write-up. When you finish, you just submit your write-up. The judges will see this, then continue with their work, right? So this is how the documentation tool will be for our hackathon, right? Have the write-ups here, the rules too is available here. All right. So the next thing is submission requirement best practice. Okay, I think I've mentioned most of them, and best practice, most of them have been mentioned. If you have any question too, you can raise up your hand and ask, or you can type it in the chat. Right. Okay, so let's look at the judging criteria. So review, you scroll down, you see evaluation. Okay. All right. So I already mentioned this. This hackathon is about Gemma 4 or Gemma, right? So your project should contain at least 30% of something related to Gemma 4, right? So that's the core model that we are using for this project. And also, it should be innovative. Make sure you are building something innovative, right? It will make impacts, to solve community problem, to solve student problem, to solve problem that people will benefit from, right? That one too is 30%. And make sure you build something that is working. So don't go and build something complex. Just build something, prototype, something small, right? So that after the event, you can build on top, you can improve it. For now, for the event, it's just 1 day event, right? So just build something that works, not something complicated that will not be working, right? So just build something simple, make sure it's functioning well. And also, everyone is going to do presentation. You are going to present your work to the community, to the judges, right? You are going to present your work to the judges, and also they will also look at your write-ups, your documentation. All these are the stuff that they are going to review, right? To choose the best projects and the best innovations and other stuffs, right? So make sure all these things you have it in there in your project. Yeah, so that's it about the judging criteria, important deadlines. Okay, so this project is 1 day hackathon, right? This is 1 day event, but because some of us are new to Gemma 4, right? Some of us are new to Kaggle. Now that people are doing research about Gemma 4, Kaggle, even GitHub, some of you don't have GitHub accounts, right? So the community has decided to allow you guys to start building your projects now. This is very, very important. You can start building your projects now, but make sure all your write-ups, all your postings, everything that you put on a Kaggle will be on the due date on 25th July, right? So you can start building your project offline or locally. Build your project on your machine, but for upload images, documentation, you can do your documentation right now inside maybe your notepad or your Microsoft Word or any other documentation application, right? Do it there. Let it sit locally on your machine. On the due date, that's 25th July, you start uploading them to Kaggle platform, right? Because if we say we are going to do everything on that day, you're going to start building your project on that same day. Some of you will not be finished, right? Some of you will not finish your project, then we close. So make sure from today, if you really want to take part of the hackathon, start building something today, right? Start building something so that on the due day you have everything. So you just be uploading them, upload to GitHub, insert your GitHub link, start your write-ups, just copy and paste from your documents app, right? So make sure you have all these things ready from today going. On 20th, we try and meet those who have project to present, right? On 20th, we try and meet you guys before the day, whether 20th to 24th. We need to find 1 day and meet you guys so that we make sure that you are following the right track, right? We don't want to reject anyone's project. We want all of you to be able to build something, even if you don't win anything, right? Even if you don't win anything, at least you have something to boost off. You have something to say, okay, I joined this hackathon and I was able to build this. I was able to finish this project, right? So make sure you have all these things available. And also, very, very important, you can build your project, you can do everything nice project, nice innovative idea. But if you don't register for the event, we don't know you, right? If you don't register for the event, we don't know you. So registration is very, very important, especially on the GDG platform and on the Kaggle platform. Make sure you register. Make sure you join the hackathon. Because if you come to the event venue with your project and you are not part of the attendees on our platform, we cannot accept your project, right? So make sure you register on the platform. So I have the registration link on the GDG platform here. Oh, did I use this? Oh, okay. So you can just search for GDG TTU. All right. Yeah, you go to upcoming events. Oh, don't worry. I'll bring this one top. Should have done this one long time. Okay. So load more events. Okay, there's it. So 25th July 2026, right? View details. This is the event page. So make sure you have RSVP here, right? You can see we have RSVP here. So you come here, you click on RSVP. I don't have this. Gmail doesn't have an account on the platform. That's why you are seeing all this. So if you are new here, you need to fill in this information, then you RSVP, right? Without you RSVPing, you are not part of the hackathon, right? So take note of this. It's very, very important that you register on this page, and also you register on Kaggle too, right? You make sure you join the hackathon. All the links have been provided here, right? All the links are available here. So make sure you do that. And with communication, we have our WhatsApp group. That's the most active group right now, right? We also have our LinkedIn. You share the LinkedIn link in the group after the meeting, right? So we have our LinkedIn there. We have our WhatsApp group there, right? So if you have any question, you can put it in the page. Sometimes when people DM me, I cannot reply all your messages at once, right? Some may take even days. You need to understand that we are also busy doing one or two stuff, but I try my possible best to reply all your messages, right? Not only me, if you know any administrator, when you open the WhatsApp group and you go to the group info, any administrator there too, you can WhatsApp that person and the person will help you out with any other question that you have, right? So with the communication channels, we have our WhatsApp platform being active over there. All right. So before we move on to the demonstration, any question? And I have my team members too available here. If anyone wants to add up anything to the person can come in before we move on to the Gemma 4. So question time.
Please, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, even
Hello.
go ahead. Yeah.
Please, I want to know if you a group or a team can join or it's individual.
That's a good question. So when you go to the rule side, um, team limits, right? Yeah, so it can be individual or a group, right? But we even prefer the group. So the group can be up to 4 members. The team size should be maximum should be 4, right? So it can be 2 in the group, 3 in the group, or 4 in the group. Are you okay?
Okay, you should make it. Please, okay, I understand. So when that does one person RSVP the registration or all the members should do that?
All the members should do that.
No, hello.
But you need to make sure you have one account that you use
No,
for the submission.
when you are a team, it should be one person registering.
Come again.
For the RSVP on the is the team.
Yeah, RSVP.
Please, can you come again? I didn't get that part.
I'm saying that the team has to, just like he said, the team will submit. One person will submit on behalf of the team. So you have to get a team lead who will be submitting on Kaggle, the project itself.
Okay.
But for the RSVP on the website to give you entry to the hackathon venue, all the team members have to register on TTU, GDG TTU website, the platform, what you are seeing on the screen right now. You have to all register, but you have to have a leader who will be doing the submission and everything on Kaggle.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Sure. Okay. Any other question? Any other question? Okay. Mr. Bismarck, do you want to add anything before we move on to the demonstration?
Yeah, okay. I think you've said all, but what I'll add is I will just stress on something you said about building the project. So you have to start building the project as early as possible so that if you have any questions, you bring them and it will be addressed before the day. All right, so that you can get something meaningful. So make sure that you start right after the demonstration and everything, you start working on your project so that it will help you as well. Yeah, you can prepare very well when you I mean you can give something meaningful when you prepare very well. And this is an opportunity. You don't need to come and start building right in the room. You should build and then you will come and then you present and submit. So yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, Bright, go ahead. Your hand is up.
I did not join early, and my network was this. I was want to answer. The on the Kaggle, or I'll create it elsewhere. And I'll bring it on the day. Please, did you hear me?
Come again with your question. Your voice is also low.
I said the project. Will I create it on the Kaggle, or I'll create it elsewhere? I'll bring it on the day. We'll be doing the
Okay, I don't know if I heard you clearly, but the project will be built on your local machine, just like building a normal project, right? But make sure the AI model that you use is Gemma 4 related model.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
So on Kaggle will be
So
just
I'll
for the
use the Gemma
submission.
4. Okay. So I'll use the Gemma 4 to create it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Any other question? Okay. If no question, I'll move ahead with the next agenda. So I'll reshare my screen. Okay. So the next agenda is I'm just going to show you something little about Gemma 4, right? You can do more research on it later. So when you go online, open your browser, search for Gemma 4. The first link, right? Google DeepMind. Click on that one. And see you have read docs. So read docs, you can read other information about Gemma 4. And you also have try in AI Studio, right? So to access Gemma 4, you can either try it in AI Studio or you can try it locally, right? So if you prefer the AI Studio version, you click on try in Google AI Studio. It will send you straight to Google AI Studio with Gemma 4, right? You can see the model that we are using here is Gemma 4 31B IT, right? We have different models that you can choose from. You have this one, the normal Gemini, right? But if you search for Gemma, you have different Gemma. Or okay, we have these two Gemmas available here, right? Gemma 4 26B, then Gemma 4 31B. Right, these are all different models that you can use, right? So if you want to try, sorry about the background. If you want to try Gemma 4 inside AI Studio, right, you can use this procedure to access Gemma 4 inside AI Studio. Right. This one is online or cloud version. Right. But we are students. Sometimes we like to get something. Hold on a minute. These people. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, I'll be speaking all this while nobody prompts me. No man. Okay. So, please, can you all hear me? Okay. All right. I started the presentation long ago. All right. So we have two ways of accessing Gemma 4, right? Either the cloud version or locally on your personal computer, right? So you see, now if you want to search for anything in ChatGPT, Gemini, or any other AI model, you have to connect to the internet, right? But Gemma give you the privilege to run this locally without internet, right? Without internet, you can still ask ChatGPT or not ChatGPT, AI something, right? Without internet access. So I'm going to show you or do a little demonstration on how to do that. But before that, if you want to access Gemma 4 in AI Studio, right, you can just search for Gemma 4. You open the Google DeepMind website. You can see we have try in Google AI Studio. Right, we have try in Google AI Studio. You click on that, it will send you straight.
Nicholas,
Yeah.
Nicholas, you should do a demonstration of that.
Oh, I'm doing a demonstration. Oh, let me share my screen. Sorry. Sorry. I'm doing a demonstration myself. Okay. All right. Please, can you see my screen? Okay. Sorry about that. So you search for Gemma 4. You see Google DeepMind, right? Gemma 4 is by Google. So you open the first thing that will appear. You see we have try in AI Studio, right? So this is a cloud version. This one you need internet access if you want to try Gemma 4. So you open try in AI Studio. It will send you to the AI Studio interface or the platform, right? So when you watch this right hand side, you see the selected model is Gemma 431B. We had different versions or different models. We'll look at that one later. Not only Gemma 431B, we have other Gemma available or features. We have 26B2 available here, right? So you can select between these two on AI Studio, right? But offline have other ones that we'll talk about. So here you can give it a prompt, maybe build a project, do this. Everything that it will build here, it will use the Gemma 4 model, right? So this is one way of accessing Gemma 4, right? Accessing Gemma 4 for your project. This one is cloud, right? Online. But we are students, not always that we are going to get money for internet bundle, right? So they have an offline version, right? Please don't go and use this to cheat in exams. Let's say you are doing demonstration and you are to send your laptops in. Yes, it can even write code for you offline without internet access. Whether they ask you to turn on your airplane mode or not, it will still works, right? But make sure you are using it for good, right? Okay, so we don't want the cloud version, we want the local version, right? So to access the local version, this is the procedure that we are going to follow, right? We have the procedure here inside our agenda, right? So we have one for mobile device, offline, without internet access. It works just like the ChatGPT. So we have the Gemma 4 E2B. The minimum RAM required is 4 gig. That one runs on mobile devices. It can also run on PCs, right? but they are built for mobile devices because of the RAM, right? Minimum is 4 gig RAM. That's Gemma 4 E2B. Then we have Gemma 4 E4B. Minimum RAM is 8 gig. Right? Because you are running this locally, you need to make sure that you have the capacity to run it, right? So if you have 2 gig RAM, your mobile device is using 2 gig RAM, sorry, you cannot have access to this, right? And also, not every mobile device supports the Gemma 4 model or that Google AI Studio, something that we use on mobile device, right? So for your laptops and PCs, we need to use Gemma 4 E4B. You can also go for Gemma 4 E2B, right? If your machine specs are low. Then we have Gemma 4 26B, right? That one is for computers with high graphics units, right? High graphical processing units. That one too can go for a minimum of 18 gig RAM, right? So depending on your machine specs, you can choose between these 3 Gemma models. We have other models there, but you can choose between these 3 models and install it on your PC locally, right? After installation, you should be able to run this without internet access, right? Okay, so let's try to install something. So to get access to Gemma 4, you need something called Ollama. So Ollama is the platform that will give you access to Gemma 4. Ollama will give you the interface that will let you access Gemma 4 models. Not only Gemma 4, other models are there, but we are focusing on Gemma 4, right? So when you click on this link, let me copy the link here. Ollama.com/downloads. Okay, so whether you are using Mac OS, Linux, or Windows, right? You select your operating system, then you click on download. I'm using Windows, right? So I'll click on download for Windows to start downloading. I already have this installed, right? So I'll just cancel the download once it starts. So you can see that this one is just 1.3 gig, right? So the platform is 1.3 gig. That's the Ollama platform, right? That we use to access Gemma 4. So it's 1.3 gig. I already have it installed, so I will not install it again. So Ollama is it. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Just like our normal ChatGPT, our normal Gemini interface, right? This is the Ollama interface, right? So when you install it for the first time, Gemma 4 will not be available. Like I have downloaded it, that's why you see it's available here, right? You see, we have other ones, other models that hasn't been downloaded. We have Gemma 4 12B. I haven't downloaded that one, right? You see, you have download link here, but you cannot use this download button here to download. When you click on it, nothing will happen. Right? You cannot use this to download. Right? You need to download it using different method. I have Gemma 4 E4B downloaded, right? But I will show you how to get this downloaded. So this is the platform. Make sure you have this ready. After having this, the next thing is open your command prompt, right? All these things, make sure your internet access is on. We are now setting, or we are now preparing our machine to work on the Gemma model, right? We are now setting up our platform. So now we need internet access. After this, we can turn off our Wi-Fi or turn off our internet access, and we can use the AI model, right? But for now, we need internet access. So Ollama is 1.3 gig. It can be more depending on the version that will be available when you were downloading it. So to pull the Gemma 4, right? When you go to Ollama, the model that you want to download, you see we have Gemma 4 only. Then we have Gemma 4 E4B, right? So if I want to download Gemma 4 E4B, this is the command that I need to run. So make sure you have Ollama installed first, right? So I'll copy this command, Ollama pull, then the model, right? Just like the one showing up here, right? Then I'll open my command prompt. I'll open as administrator. Right, and paste the command here. It will load to put the Gemma. I already have it downloaded, so you see that it says writing manifest success. I already have it downloaded. So this one was 9.6 gig, right? Because you are running this locally, the size is too big comparing to the cloud versions, right? Some can even be 10 gig, 15 gig, depending on the model that you are running. Because this one is locally, you don't need internet access to run it, right? So everything is here. Everything is locally installed on your personal computer, right? That's why the size is that huge, right? So after downloading the Gemma 4 E4B, that's all success, right? After download, when you come back here, you see that the download button will not be there again. You see just the raw Gemma 4 E4B, right? That's all, you are done, right? Installation is complete. But some Windows have a dedicated graphics processing unit, and these models works faster, or these AI models, they work better if they are being run on GPUs, right? If you are using your GPU to run these AI models, they are very, very fast compared to the normal Intel CPU that we have, right? So after this installation has been done, we need to make sure that we are running the AI model or the Ollama using our graphic processing unit. That's if you have a dedicated graphics processor. If you don't have, you can use your normal Intel or AMD processor to run it. But if you have a dedicated GPU, you need to make sure that you select that GPU to run the model, right? Because that one is faster than the normal CPU, right? So the steps is also here. You search for display settings, graphic settings. Okay, so you search for graphic settings on your machine. You see all the available apps that you have, right? It will show up here. So every app that you have on your computer have a dedicated GPU reference, right? Have a dedicated one here. My CPU is AMD, right? That's why you see AMD here. I also have a dedicated graphics, right? So you see I already have Ollama app.exe and Ollama.exe here. When you expand this, you see that GPU preference is high performance AMD graphics, right? This is the normal graphics, and this is my dedicated graphics, right? Because this one is running AI model, I want the high performance version. That's why I've selected the high performance AMD graphics, right? So to do this, with yours, after installation, you will not see this thing here. You will not see these two apps here. So for you to add them here, right, you click on add desktop app. Add desktop app. Make sure all these things that we are doing, you are done with the installation and everything. This pop-up will show just like our file explorer. Then you copy this link here. This is the location of the app after installation, right? You copy this here. Then you paste it at the top there. Enter. It will send you straight to the location of your Ollama app. Right? It will send you straight to the location of your Ollama app. So you click on this one, you click on add desktop app again, you click on the second Ollama, you add. That's all, right? Then you choose the graphics, your graphics card, right, as the GPU preference. Then you are done with everything, right? The step 9 is on mobile device. That one you install it from Play Store, right? So that one you can do it later. So after you are done with all this, you can disconnect your internet and just maybe ask for capital of Ghana, I need to turn off my internet to show you this, right? But if I turn it off, the meeting too will go off, so I can't turn it off now. But this prompt is not using my internet. This is one locally, so you see that this one is very slow compared to the online version. And also to depend on your GPU, right? So this the local version works. So this is like an offline AI chat that Google has given to us, right? So you can explore it at your own free time. That's it. You can also use it for the project or the hackathon. Yeah, so that's it. Any question? My GPU is not up to even 1 gig, so this one will take time for it to load. But it will surely give you the answer. Right, the capital of Ghana is Accra. This one is not using internet; it's running locally. So you can try it on your personal computer and check it out. Right, so you don't need internet access to access the Chat GPTs and the Geminis anymore. Any question? Question time.
Um, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bright. I want to ask if hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I want to ask if um I download maybe I finished downloading the app
Mm-hmm.
and start creating what I want to create.
Yeah.
Will it give me the app or I need to copy the code before it will come? I don't know if you understand it.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, I'll use this to code there. I can use this to code.
Yeah.
Uh, to put the question.
Are you there? Hello.
Good.
I can't hear you. I don't know if I'm the only one. Okay, you can rejoin and see if your network, because I think your question will be interesting. So just rejoin and see if your network will permit you. Any other question? Yeah, Leonard.
Yeah, I've been having serious network issues, so I've not been able to actually follow what's going on. But uh, I wanted to ask, is there a way to also use Gemma 4 in AI Studio? Because in my case, I don't actually have much storage on my laptop now. It's almost full, so downloading the whole model on locally on my machine won't be possible. So
All right. All right. So, the straight answer is yes. You can use Gemma 4 in AI Studio, right? That was the first demonstration that we did. So, can you see my screen? Leonard. Leonard, are you here? Okay, I think he can't hear us anymore. So that was the first presentation I did, right? You can use Gemma 4 in AI Studio. So if you don't have the required capacity, the required RAM to run it locally, you can still use Gemma 4 in AI Studio. Let Google take off the hardware. You just do your prompting. Any other question? We are done with the presentation. If you have any question, just pick it up. Question and answers, okay. The rest on the call, you guys, are you all okay? If you have any question related to hackathon, related to Gemma, related to Ollama, just let us know. Someone else was up. If you have question, just unmute and talk.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please, good evening.
Even boss.
This my name is Moses. Because of my network, I'm not being able to join the meeting. But please, from the last question the person asked, does that mean that I can download it as an extension and use it in VS Code?
Right now, I don't know if it's available inside VS Code. I haven't checked that one out, but it's inside AI Studio. You have access to it.
Okay. Very unlucky. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Okay. If no other question, we'll end our meeting here. If you have any further question, just let us know in the WhatsApp group. If no other question, thank you all for joining. See you on 25th July.